Counter-Strike is full of Easter eggs, and the Counter-Strike single-player spin-off Condition Zero Deleted Scenes is no exception. Some are just silly pictures or band logos found in texture packs, others are rather elaborate. Like this one. Let's have a look and see what we can find hidden beneath the surface, or rather, inside the blurry mess. In the mission Hankagai, based upon a CUT multiplayer map with the same name, you hunt down an assassin affiliated with the Japanese mafia who tried to kill Mr. Yoshida.
Mr. Yoshida is entering the courtyard.
Counter-Strike's most important character. Near the end of the mission, you come across this scaffolding. When you climb up, you will be rewarded with some ammo. But don't head back down just yet. Go through this door and witness a break in the fourth wall. About a problem that Counter-Strike players have been complaining about for, well, the entire existence of Counter-Strike.
What? I got a headshot on him and he still killed me. Did you see that? Probably some cheating hacker.
There are a lot of people watching this video who were not even born when this game came out, and yet I think they will find this oddly relatable. Looking at the composition, we find a civilian model at a computer, accompanied by a model of a man wielding an MP5 submachine gun. Huh, he's one floaty boy. You don't even really notice it when you look from the window. This is based upon an unused variant of the VIP player model for the Assassination game mode. A criminally underrated game mode if you ask me, mostly forgotten nowadays. Looking at that old CRT monitor, we see a very old main menu background for Counter-Strike Condition Zero. We could see this in real life during a presentation Doug Lombardi from Valve gave to select members of the press, showing off a single-player mission developed by Ritual Entertainment. Interesting detail, this menu background stems from Gearbox's version of Condition Zero and follows the design of the old Condition Zero website. The texture of the in-game representation of this monitor is of course a super blurry low-resolution mess. But we can enhance it because, well, we know all the components that are included. Now just imagine some CSI Miami ambient music and some guy in a suit hanging over my shoulder saying zoom and enhance while I tinker around in Photoshop. In the upper right corner we see a selection of counter-terrorist models and below the well-known cover artwork. The CTs we see here are high-definition models developed by Gearbox Software and were unfortunately never released and unfortunately didn't leak so far. I'd be super interested to get my hands on them. Below the CT models we have of course the well-known Counter-Strike Condition Zero artwork. This one was reused in so many versions and has been one constant through all the various developers. Down on the bottom we see the most interesting things, 4 screenshots displaying various maps. All except one were never released to the public. From left to right, here we have CS Rooftops, a map taking place in Japan. And as the name implies, combat took place on the roofs of a major urban center. Remains of this map were used for the mission run. Furthermore, we see a lead crew terrorist with a brown jacket, one of the many variants created by Gearbox. Of course, also unreleased. On the second image, we have the Dahab, a fairly unknown desert map, the geometry of which was used to create the first mission in Deleted Scenes. The Half-Life mod Poke 646 Vendetta features an Easter egg displaying one of Dahab's bomb site located on a little market. We also got a pretty good look at the SAS Desert camo. On the third screenshot, we can see the map Canals, also of course unreleased, though it has leaked. This map was to take place in a water treatment facility consisting of various maintenance areas and blocks. It was to feature 2 bomb sites, all of them with a bit problematic layout, as they could be observed from way too many angles. The verticality made this map pretty difficult, yet also interesting. An altered version of this map was leaked years ago. It was compiled for the Xbox version of Counter-Strike and also of course has not been used in this game. However, a restored version of this map will be playable soon, so stick around for that. Besides the map itself, we see a feature that CS never got in multiplayer, only in the single-player spin-off. There used to be a particle system which can be seen in action here. Chips of wood are flying around as the CT's bullets penetrate the wooden beam. A super insignificant thing today, but back in the day, this was a cool addition of detail and made the game more believable. And now for the last picture, D for stock. It is the only of those 4 maps which was released as a regular multiplayer map. Yet you still may be left wondering, what are we seeing on this screenshot? This entire section with the large church building was cut and remodeled for the release version of Condition Zero. As you may have guessed a short while ago, Data Hub was made by the same creator as the mod Poke. And the same counts for D for stock, and it is also featured in an Easter egg in Poke 646 Vendetta. Pretty good Half-Life mod, by the way, you should try that out. And once again, we see the particle system in effect as well as fire. This was the first attempt to include a Molotov cocktail in Counter-Strike. There really was a surprising amount of stuff to explore in this little fourth wall breaking scene. I find it a bit silly that they used this menu screen in particular, as apart from the artwork, nothing shown was really in the final game. And well, shown is a big word, it's a blurry mess. I have a long video on D for stock and its cut CSGO remake, if you want to check that out. And if you want to see more of Condition Zero, especially the Gearbox stuff, there is a supercut of all the official Gearbox Condition Zero material available. It is available in the pinned comment down below or in the upper right corner. So, I hope you enjoyed this little exploration. If you did, you know what I would like you to do. Give this video a like, subscribe for future content, and if you absolutely love what we do, why not consider supporting us on Patreon? Our supporters there got to see this video well before anyone else. Our wonderful supporters are Lone Wolf, Zed Gladys, Wrapped in Glass, Cookie, Rival556, Tome, Rainbow Flash, Grizzlivia, Strange Module, Cop Fighter, Inter, CJ Surrit, Sir K, Ramgilama, Whiskey, Christoph, MTD, Hub, Leggy Boy, Daniel, Fralem, Crony XS, Theovio, iMantrix, Armon, Aussie Loco, Rolling Rock, Sidonai, Bobcat Racer, Golden Fox, and Pocket. Thank you very much for your support. To them and everyone else, thanks for watching. So, hopefully see you guys next time. Until then, have a nice day and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.